Welcome to Armchair Bookers. I am your host, Dot the Vampiro Hardcastle, and my co-host,
Steelman Christopher Steele.
Welcome to the show.
And it is pay-per-view time.
Yes, Gang Warfare 2018. Oh, it's going to be 5 Gang Warfare matches. It's
four Gang
Warfare matches, one one-on-one match. We ran the card down before, so I'm just gonna jump right in here.
Jump right in.
First match is The Shield, which consists of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Big Cass.
No.
Wasn't it? Not Big Cass. Cassius Ohno. How the fuck did I forget that? Chris Hero.
With
Enzo the Mouthpiece.
Enzo the Mouthpiece.
And they're facing off against the Young Bucks and the Insiders, which is Nick and Matt Jackson and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Okay. All these are elimination style, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So with this with these matches, I'm going to go over big spots and eliminations, and just kind of move it on from there. But you can kind of guess what's going to happen in the in between. First elimination, right out of the gate, like as soon as the match starts. Seth Rollins in the Insiders and the Insiders and the Bucks are still kind of doing the click huddle where they're like, all right, what are we fucking doing the peek out and shit, just kind of being goofy and whatnot. Seth's just like can't fucking handle it, so he just like rushes the group and Nash just turns, boom, solid boot to the face. The other 3 get out. Nash picks him up, jackknife, fucking steps on his chest, gets the 1-2-3. Rollins is just kind of punted out of the ring. Ambrose freaking just dives right in, clips the knee of Nash, and Nash doesn't blow a quad, but he is certainly worried that he might have. So Nash just like bails to go for the tag, gets freaking pulled back, turns around, tags in Cassius, Ambrose tags in Cassius Ohno, and they work the legs a little bit. Cassius Ohno is the one to eliminate Nash with a springboard elbow, like kind of a I don't know how to describe it. It's the springboard body splash where you run up the ropes and body splash. It's kind of like that into phenomenal forearm-esque move, something he was kind of known for on the indie circuit. He'd blast him with that and just rolls it right into a pin, gets the 3. As soon as he gets the 3, Hall reaches in and just grabs him by the hair, pulls him out of the ring, and the Bucks just super kick party the hell out of the remaining. Like the Shield members come around, it's super kick party time. Razor picks him up, outsider's edge outside the ring, rolls in, becoming the legal competitor for the Steel Club team, and the Young Bucks consistent every time Ohno just about stands up. That boom, another super kick, boom, another super kick. He gets counted out. Pisses him right the fuck off. They ignore him, so he lays there and recovers. As he's recovering, it's Roman and Hall. Hall's, of course, ooh, Mr. Superman punch. Ooh, Mr. Spear. And I mean that quite literally. Like, catches the spear as he's mid. Ooh, look at it. Ooh. Boom. Spears his ass right out of the ring. Scott Hall gets a count out. Because as Scott Hall's coming in at 9, he's going to reach up, Cassius Ohno just clips him. Hard as shit with a fucking chair. Prevents him from getting in before the 10. Can't be DQ'd because he's already eliminated. Scott Hall and Cassius Ohno kind of brawl up the aisleway as they leave off. So that leaves us with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns against the Young Bucks. Now, Roman is clearly all hulked up from hitting that spear, so he's, tearing the Bucks apart. They're flying around the ring. He's just popping them off left and right like fleas. They lay back, they recover, they're like, getting their plan together and shit. And out of nowhere, Nash comes back and just boom, side punt to the Roman, because Roman's just like, come on and fight, like standing distracted away. Boom, catches a boot. Young Bucks, here's our opportunity, slides in, melts her driver, gets her to Roman Reigns. Ambrose is like, fuck this. Goes under the ring. He's like, if we're going to play dirty, we're going to play dirty. And just starts throwing fucking weapons out. And well, he gets himself disqualified. He throws a weapon in, it bounces off one of the Young Bucks' head. The ref's just like, fucking ring it. Ambrose is pissed, goes on a tirade rampage, swinging the chair at all the Bucks and everybody that's coming down to bail him, bail out the Bucks, which is the main event team. You know, get a little main event. The main eventers out there.
Right.
Right. So Shield loses, Bucks and Insiders win, via Dean Ambrose eliminating himself more or less.
Yeah.
The lunatic fringe snap. We've seen him at his maximum potential. I also am trying to seed a little feud there with Scott Hall and Cassius Ohno, just because they both have very similar styles in their prime, and I would like to see. I've always liked to see that match, and I'd like to see that as a feud, and I kind of have something plotted out there. Neither of them are busy in our plans, so we could probably pull that one off with no issue. Next up is the Queendom, which consists of Paige, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Ashley Masario against the Riot Squad, which is Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan. Oh God, with Ember Moon. This is a clean sweep from the Queendom. There is no, there's resistance, but it's not.
I don't. Actually, the most resistance I see is Ember Moon.
Yeah, Ember Moon is the one that almost gets people eliminated, but Alexa Bliss never tags in and just plays breakup girl. Like she just keeps doing that the Xavier Woods style springboard, where she's like goes to step in the ring, puts the foot on the rope, and kind of springs forward to break up the pins. She's Miss Breakup Girl. So she's how do you put it? She's the healer, if you will. If this is an RPG, she'd be the healer. Like, she doesn't do any fighting. She's just constantly there to make sure no one gets eliminated. Which, you'll see that again. That's going to come back. And Alexa Bliss and Paige hit it off quite well, by the way. There's something there.
Yeah, my future wife and my future
ex-wife.
My future mistress.
Right. Fair enough.
I say future ex-wife, but she's got more money than me, so she might as well stay married to me.
Right. Okay. Third match on the card is The Legends, which consists of Ric Flair, Sting, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Dusty Rhoads versus The New Day, consisting of Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E, with the not new member but additional partner of Keith Lee making his debut in our federation for the first time. He's personally one of my favorites on the independent circuit, so I'm glad to see him get signed with NXT. In all actuality, that's why I wanted to ingratiate him into ours, because he's currently in his prime and should already be on the main roster. Just saying.
Yeah, but so how many other people that are actually past their prime and just getting on the roster?
Oh yeah, AJ Styles, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano. They're legends already, and they're just not recognized. Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins. Like they're just now starting to get the recognition that they've deserved for 10 years. All right. Starts off with Xavier Woods and Macho Man. Those are the two starting members of the fight. Xavier Woods puts up a hella good show. But Flair gets tagged in. And as Flair gets tagged in, Dusty Rhoads is kind of distracting the referee a little bit so Flair can get an eye poke in, because, they're partners, they know how each other work. He's distracting the ref, boom, gets an eye poke, kick him in the balls, drops him real fast, puts him in the figure four. He's quick as shit. This is going to be the one time Ric Flair gets somebody eliminated, wins a bout with, well, no, it's not a championship. It's never won a championship, he's won matches with it. Xavier's getting tapped out to the figure four.
Right.
Because as much as the New Day keep trying to break it up, the referee is constantly distracted by Dusty Rhoads until Macho Man and Sting have the rest of the New Day and Keith Lee kind of distracted off to the other side for the ref to turn around and see Xavier Woods just slap and like, get me the hell out of this thing. I've been in it for 5 minutes, you prick. Kofi springs in and gets cut off almost immediately by a double axe handle by Macho Man before he can even get a fucking boot in on Flair. And Macho Man and Flair just boot the piss out of Kofi Kingston. He just beats the shit out of him. And Flair tags out to Sting. Sting puts in the final touches with Scorpion Death Drop and then Scorpion Deathlock. But doesn't finish him with Scorpion Deathlock, just holds it in long enough for him to reach up and tag Dusty Rhoads in. Dusty Rhoads pops in and hits him with the old bionic elbow. Turns around, tags Macho in. Macho heads up. Boom, flying elbow drop. Kofi is done. There is no saving Kofi. To this point, Macho Man gets the first pin, 1, 2. Big E drops in to fucking break the count. Kofi doesn't move. Sting comes in, handles it with Big E, takes him out. Keith Lee's just waiting there for the next pin. Keith Lee springs in, boom, breaks it up. Kofi still hasn't fucking moved. And that's where Flair and tries to low blow Keith Lee, catches the foot, and then pushes it back, and Flair runs like hell, and Keith Lee's after him, and it's a little chase around the ring. But still, again, Kofi Kingston has not moved. Big E and Keith Lee are, of course, at this moment, currently distracted, and another pinfall loses. Kofi gets eliminated by Macho Man on the pin there. The ref finally gets everybody fucking back to their damn corners, and Big E is like, all right, damn it, I'm going to have to avenge my fallen brothers. Son of a bitch. Gets in. Macho's like, who wants him? Any of us can take this big schmuck. He's a schmo. We can take this asshole. Leslie's like, I haven't eliminated nobody yet. Tags himself in. Gets in. And immediately gets put right out. He's like, he goes in for the big bionic elbow. He kicks him in the gut, picks him up. Big ending. Dusty's just like, oh, what the hell, babe? I didn't even see that shit coming, man. What the that is bull. That is some bull, baby. Just stunned him, more or less. Not even did any real damage. Just like shocked him to the point where he's like, what the hell just happened? So we're down to 2-on-3. Sting gets in, goes with Big E a little bit. Big E's able to hold him off for a minute. Sting tags out to Flair. Flair comes in. Flair goes for the eye poke. Big E catches the hand, hits him with an eye poke.
Gets eliminated.
And gets eliminated. And gets eliminated, leaving Keith Lee against 3 competitors. Well, Keith Lee, being the beast of a man that he is, he's like, all right, hops in, grabs Flair right by the hair, picks him up, fucking spirit bomb, boom, pulls him to the center of the ring, one hand on his chest, is looking at the other two like, yeah, come on. First one to make a move is getting knocked right the fuck off that apron. Gets the 1, 2, 3, just springs up, boom, blasts Sting right off the apron. Macho Man comes in, is like, all right, goddammit, and starts throwing those Macho Man punches. Just bam, bam, bam. Wheels him around a little bit, hits him with a... how did he finish? Did he finish that with an elbow, didn't he? Or was it... No, he finished it with the hair grab punch. Finished with the hair grab punch, boom. Sting's back up on the apron, tags Sting in. Sting fucking gets him in the corner, goes for a stinger splash. Just as he jumps, Keith Lee fucking catches him in the Uranagi, boom. Slams his ass Samoa Joe style. Picks him up, spirit bomb, pulls him over to the... What would have been his team's corner, now it's just him. Goes up to the top, blasts him with a 450 splash. That's like 300 pounds off a 450 splash, landing on Sting. Sting is out. Keith Lee stands up, does his like I am limitless basket my glory pose, and just as he does that, Macho Man creeps up to the top rope, double axe handle. Not just a double axe handle, gets Keith Lee to go across the ropes on his throat, springs him back into the middle of the ring. Macho Man goes up to the other corner. Boom! Big elbow, grabs the leg, 1, 2, 3. Macho Man is won for the Legends. Even though the New Day and Keith Lee put on a hell of a fight. The Legends.
No. Only one member.
Big E and Keith Lee put up a hell of a fight. So, okay, we're 3 down, 2 more matches to go. Next up on the card is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. A little build to set up for the story. They've been irritating the hell out of
me, it's Steel Man,
and they're insisting that they want a title match. Steel Man, being the gracious owner that he is, goes, okay, you two face each other, winner gets a title match. He never says what title match.
It's hard to wait.
I know. Still. I just love that is like, they just said they wanted a title match. It makes perfect sense. Anybody that didn't see it coming is an idiot.
All right.
They face off. This is basically going to be a semi-squash match. They go in. Cena hits his 5 moves of doom. Brock kicks out. Picks his ass up. Takes him to Suplex City. 24 times. And like, all you see is just suplex. One of those Brock Lesnar girly scream growl things. I'm not exactly sure what to call it. suplex. F5. Shooting star press. Win. Does not break his neck on the shooting star press.
Yay!
You want to break the news to him what title shot he gets on the title screen, on the Titantron screen?
It will be for Dutch
Ultraviolet television title. Ain't that about a bitch?
Didn't say nothing about the getting a world heavyweight,
getting our global shot.
Global. Just said you got a title match.
Yep. Which leads us to our main event, which of course is after Brock Lesnar just Bret Hart's the fuck out of the side of it, like just the entire side ring area is just shredded. Then it takes like 5 minutes for them to fix all the shit that he did. He had to lay the mats back down, put the rings back on the fucking. So in the meantime, they show the build for the final match, which is CM Punk, Kenny Omega, Adam Cole, and myself against Al Snow, Bob Holly, Crash Holly, and a mystery opponent to be determined later. They couldn't figure out which one. The rest of the job squad is injured or not quite ready to face off against the Steel Club because, well, we put our best men forward on this one, except for our 2 injured guys.
Right.
This pretty much is gonna zip through. I'm gonna just zip through these because there's no real major spots. It's just elimination, and then some major spots, and then elimination. So, the first 2 to start are Al Snow, our current global champion, and me. And before I can do anything, Kenny Omega's like, "No, I want him." I'm just like, "All right, cool. I drew the longest straw, but okay, you can have it. You can have this. No ill will there." I get out of the ring. I don't just stand on the apron. I drop off the apron. And I'm like, what the? It's right now. It's 3-on-3. Like, what the hell? 4-on-3. So I just drop off the side. 3-on-3. Fuck this. These guys got this. Kenny Omega goes to town on Al Snow. Hits him with some V triggers. Hits him with the one-winged angel. Nothing he can do can keep Snow down. To the point where Omega's like, you know what? Fuck this. Adam, you got him. Tags Adam Cole in. Punk's like, what the fuck, dude? I can make him go to sleep, Like, it's not difficult. You've already warmed him up. Well, as he's going over and tags Adam Cole, Snow bails ass, tags and Crash. Like, the worst possible choice of the 2 Holly cousins, he goes for Crash. And Crash and Adam Cole pull a Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn punch fest right in the center of the ring. They just meet it because it's both basically their styles is kind of heavy brawling. And Crash gets the advantage, and Punk's just like, fuck this. Like, to the point, like, he gets the advantage to the point where Punk can reach in and get the tag. Blind tags himself in. Crash is still going to town on him. Punk's like, boom, 1 shot to the back of the head. Crash is like, what the fuck? Turns around, he's like, ready to go to sleep? Yep. Fucking picks him up. Boom, go to sleep. Anaconda Vice right in the middle of the ring. Crash's feet towards our corner, and Punk just death stare at fucking Snow. That's my belt, you motherfucker. I'm next in line for this belt, you motherfucker. Like, you could see it in his face. Like, Punk has been wanting this title the entire time he's been a part of Steel Club, and just like playing his part. You could see the want for that title in his eye. Crash, of course, taps out. Punk doesn't like it. He doesn't give a shit. He just keeps holding on. The ref's like, he fucking starts to count to 5. Punk just, that death stare is still locked on Snow. The bell rings again. Punk just got himself disqualified for not releasing the submission. Cole and Omega are like, oh fuck, they're just went our ace in the hole. We're stuck with Mr. fucking Finger Poke of Doom. Wow, shit. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, let me get in this. Fucking slide in. I slide my happy ass in the ring because those two are still arguing over who's going to get in and try and get Punk off of him. I don't give a shit about what Punk's doing right now. Go over and just fucking grab Hardcore Holly right by the scruff of his neck and his little partially bald ass head and flip his ass in the ring and go to him, just beat the shit out of him. And as I'm beating the shit out of him, he just keeps standing up. It's like he's like no selling the shit out of my shit. And I'm just like, motherfucker, sell! Like to the point where the audience can hear me say, motherfucker, sell. Holly just turns around and fucking lays in a shot to the balls. Ref's not watching. He's still trying to get Punk off a crash. I'm like, oh, gotcha. Wearing a cup. Return the favor with the good old-fashioned China drop to the knee and just punch the balls as hard as possible shot. Pick him right up out of that. Cradle shock. Hold the leg. Holly's gone. Punk is still I hit it. I'm like, yo, ref, count this. Like those two don't matter anymore. They're illegal. He'll leave eventually. Ref turns around, like, oh yeah, the owner's cousin is telling me to do my job. Well, 1, 2, 3. Gets back to trying to get fucking Punk off. Snow comes over with head, blah, right to the dome, out like a light. Punk stands up, darts right for Snow. Boom, catches head to the head. Punk rolls out. I get Snow plowed and pinned, leaving Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, and Al Snow. Al Snow puts up a glorious fight. Just so, like Bobby Roode would be like, glorious. All right, this is amazing. But it's still 2-on-1, and Snow is like head's propped up in the corner, and he's like contemplating tagging head. He's like, shit, she doesn't have arms, and he has he has enough of an advantage that he can get the pin on whoever he's legally facing, but just can't keep the other person out long enough to not break up the pin. Omega's the last one to break up the pin, goes to roll out of the ring, music hits. Cactus Jack's music hits. Cactus storms the ring with a fucking chair. Goes to hit Omega, drops the chair, and just it psychs him out. Like, Omega fucking cowers like he's gonna get hit with the chair, and when he pokes his head up, boom, boom, double arm DDT on the outside, jumps up in the corner, come on, tag me. Snow tags in Jack. Jack eliminates Cole. Omega's taking his good sweet time on the outside of the ring. He's like, I'm not facing off the Cactus Jack. Fuck you. This isn't gonna happen. Well, camera cuts to me and you in the back. I'm back there. I'm like, all right, we have to do something about this. If we're gonna win this, we have to do something now. Can we make this a hardcore match like right now? Just pop up and say, hey, it's now hardcore. Think that'll work? Mr. Owner, Commissioner, General Manager pops up on the screen and states,
it is now a hardcore match.
Steel Club descends upon the ring en masse, beats the shit out of Al Snow and Cactus Jack, leaving them in a puddle of their own piss in the middle of the ring. Kenny Omega pins them both at the same time because fuck it, it's a hardcore match now. The winner, the show is over, standing victorious as always, Steel Club. But planting seeds of dissension, the Job Squad. Now, the real question is, who's Al Snow going to face for his title at the next pay-per-view? Because he got lucky this time and the title wasn't on the line. He got lucky that it wasn't one of those wonky matches where anyone on your team can lose your belt for you, asshole.
We got some plans.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm aware of the plans. I'm just leaving it like a pay-per-view or Monday Night Raw would. What's going to happen?
All right, and that wraps up the show, and we're going pretty good. So
do some picks.
Do some picks.
All right, now you can take back over. What category you want to? What's the wrestling category? We're gonna do dream matches again. Match stipulations we wish they'd bring back. All kinds of them. All kinds of companies that should have never went out of business. All of them. I don't know why. Like wrestling. I don't know how the hell a wrestling company can go out of business. It's the one thing that doesn't ever change. Wrestling hasn't changed in almost 100 years. hell, it's more visible now. We're almost back to an Attitude Era again, with New Japan being the WCW to WWE on a global scale.
Right.
It's no longer national. It's pushing the bounds. I mean, we got Ring of Honor is like the new ECW.
TNA.
Impact. Impact. I would say Impact is about up to
Ring of Honor.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anything of Impact that was recent, but what I have seen has been pretty good. They're trying.
I really thought. Well, it really was like WWE.
Yep.
Impact.
Yep.
New Japan.
Yep.
Ring of Honor.
Right. And then like New Japan started getting all these names from Ring of Honor and Impact and making them huge names on a global scale, and then picking up the AJ Styleses and the Bullet Club. Like when Bullet Club took a hold of New Japan, that just rocketed them to global status to the point where Chris Jericho's like, yeah, I'll fucking work with the Bullet Club. No, Vince will be cool. Trust me. And like you got to give Vince a lot of credit in the last few years of his. He knows he's on top and not going anywhere anytime soon. He knows WWE is ingratiated. When people say wrestling, they're like, oh, WWE, like that's pretty much what people go to. And then a lot of people have even stopped saying WWF. You can tell old school fans who's like, yeah, WWF, and I'm like, you haven't watched wrestling in about 20 years, have you? No, I haven't. It's been E for about 18 now.
Right.
But like, yeah, wrestling's on its way back up on the upswing. You're seeing a lot more T-shirts in stores, and the merch is becoming more available again. You can talk about it in public, and people don't look at you like you're a lunatic. They're just like, "Oh, you watch wrestling? That's cool." You know it's fake, right? And I'm just like, yeah, the matches are predetermined, but I can hit you with a few chops that would make you say change your mind on the other side. How fake it is.
Right.
Until you've eaten a fucking plate of chops from someone that knows what the hell they're doing, you have no fucking idea how rough wrestling can be. Like the Ric Flair chops, dude, their fucking chest turned red for a reason. Daniel Bryan and the Big Show, and he
actually not SummerSlam last weekend. Fucking Daniel
and Miz laid into each other on that entire fucking match.
The Miz was horrible from that. His whole freaking chest.
They tore into each other, dude. There is. I think there's a little bit of legitimate heat there. I don't think it's to the point like where it is in storyline where they really want to fucking beat each other's ass. But I think there's a little bit of like, dude, you disrespected me, called me a coward in front of every fucking buddy, and I couldn't do anything about it. I owe you at least a couple of receipts for that. And I think those yes kicks were the receipts because he fucking seriously laid into him.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I think Daniel was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll lose. I don't care. I'll lose. But you're definitely going to know you had a match with me.
I don't think they're going to lose the next one.
No. It's intergender, right? It's a mixed tag. God damn, dude. Next year, Mixed Match Challenge, we might actually get Daniel Bryan and Daniel and Brie together.
Daniel and Brie, and then
Miz and Maurice.
Hell
yeah. That'd be fucking great. Asuka and Nakamura. I think Asuka needs a fucking heel turn.
Actually, she's about to.
Heel turn?
What I heard.
Yeah. It makes sense. She needs the heel turn. I hate the generic foreign heel bullshit angles, but she's one that could use, like, she's already well loved and very, very talented, so she can do whatever the hell she wants to, and if she feels like being a bad guy, let her be a bad guy.
I heard it's on the horizon.
I like that Nakamura. I like that Nakamura is a heel. I just don't like how they did it.
Right.
I'm glad they didn't go the typical route of, oh, you Americans treat me like shit, like the Jinder Mahal route. You know, right. I much prefer the. Oh, I have no problem with the fans. It's fuck AJ. And once he got the title, it's just like fuck everybody. It's my belt now.
All right, so
dream match picks.
Who do we want to do?
who haven't we done? That's the bigger question. Who haven't we done? What name have we not mentioned on here? $1 Million Man.
Oh, we did that.
Did we do $1 Million Man?
Yeah, we did that weeks ago.
IRS? Have we done Undertaker? I don't think we've done Undertaker. And there's a lot of matches that he has yet to have done that I think would be fucking amazing. Or would have been amazing had if he would still be in his prime or gets himself back into shape. I think he needs to hit the DDP yoga, honestly.
Actually, he's in better shape now than he has been in years.
Yeah. That match with Cena he was in really good.
But he's in incredible shape right now. All right,
Undertaker.
You want
to start?
Go ahead.
Kevin Owens. Undertaker and Kevin Owens would be great because Kevin Owens is a great seller of personalities. He would sell the Undertaker like grim death.
And I'm gonna go same route. AJ Styles.
Oh yeah.
AJ can put anybody over. AJ can put a fucking broom over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make the broom look good.
Make the broom. Hell, he could put the broom over to the point where it could be a champion and people would buy it.
All right.
Abyss. Abyss is one that they offered him the opportunity to do it, but he would have had to have left TNA on an almost permanent basis to do it, and he was TNA fucking
proud.
Yeah, he was. That's where he made his name. So, but yeah, I would really like to have seen Abyss. I would still like to see Abyss versus Undertaker. I think they could throw it down.
Well, let's do the obvious. Sting.
Of course, that was going to be my final if you didn't pick him. Yeah, Sting should definitely. If Sting's got one more in him and Taker should do this next WrestleMania. They really should.
I'm betting that it's going to be.
Dude, I would love it. I would love it because at the end of the Triple H Sting match, Sting and him shook hands and they had the it's all behind us fucking thing. I think it would be hilarious if during this Triple H Undertaker match in Australia, Sting fucks Undertaker over and starts the headway towards the WrestleMania match. Just pulls exactly what he did to the fucking Authority at SummerSlam. Just boom, shows up and just kind of standing there like, I got your number, bitch. Boom, like bat point. It would be the only way I could really see him starting it off and having something to go with, on it.
Right, and it even kind of helps Triple H in a way.
Oh, yeah.
Because Triple H has never beaten Undertaker.
Yeah, right. See, it would get Triple H over on Undertaker. It would make Undertaker pissed at Sting. And Sting would not actually have done anything to have caused interference. He just caused a mild distraction. And Triple H is not above a mild distraction.
Right.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think of it. I was talking that whole time to try and kill time to figure out who the hell I'd want to fucking finish out with. Braun Strowman. The monster of the ages, The Undertaker, against the monster among men, the current generation's Undertaker. Like, that's pretty much, like, when he came out of the back of that fucking dump, the garbage truck, I'm just like, he's the new Undertaker. You can't kill him. He would actually make a good super shredder. Of his sheer size alone. Because he's scary big, dude. And he's getting, like, fitter, which is just even scarier. Like, I remember when he first showed up, dude, with those fucking piss pants and the full beard and full hair. He had a big fucking gut on him. And now he is just getting small around the waist, and his shoulders are getting broader, and his legs are getting thicker, and it's like, oh god, dude, he's becoming a monster. I think he could put his fucking boot through a steel door.
Alright, so last pick, and I have however you want to...
Right? See, that's I'm trying to vamp for you, bud. I'm trying to vamp for you. Do you got something? Or shall I vamp some more?
How about Savage?
Oh, they never did go at it, did they? There was never a Taker Savage match.
Not that I can recall.
Fuck, dude, that is a dream match. That's a fucking golden dream match.
If they have it, it's one of the rare fucking...
No. It was off of SummerSlam, off of the wedding. Undertaker and Jake the Snake crashed their wedding reception. That match did happen at some point. I don't remember when, but I know that it did happen. I'm thinking it was at a Survivor Series because it was teams. It was Jake and Taker.
But
it was not one-on-one. Yeah, I don't think they had a one-on-one.
I don't think they have either. And that's actually a shame.
Oh my god, it did take place. The only available footage of Macho Man versus Undertaker. Yep. It happened in their fucking primes too, dude. I gotta find this fucking match. Where was the what?
Is that Royal Rumble?
It says only available footage, so I don't think it was a Rumble. Let me kill the volume on this. I don't want to get the copyright thing. Right.
Alright, so anyways, until next time.
Like,
share,
subscribe,
comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies. This is Armchair Bookers. Well, shit. It might help if I actually have that up, right? Until next time, book it right and
ring the bell.
Peace.
Come on.
Peace.